So I may as well be wide awake at 4 o'clock in the morning and ruining my sleep schedule, and I want to see if I can fix it, but whatever. Anyways, I've got two battles here against Superblah411, Mr. Nick Guy himself, the Nick who is, blawing? I don't know. So he wanted to do some matches called assist battles, where you basically just put random moves on any pokes or whatever when you randomly generate a team, and then you just press assist and mash assist the entire time. So as you can see, he actually got a semi-decent team. I got one OU and mostly really crap stuff. I'd say that the majority of my team was pretty bad. So anyways, after this long intermission of waiting for him to pick stuff, and waiting for me to pick stuff because I just take forever with everything. I mean, come on, just ask Nick with my TCG battles that I had with him, and have had with him, and have with other people like Zebra. Zebra can tell you that I take forever to pick things, and otherwise. So, enough about my personal life. So let's just see what happens when the screen finally fades from black to white to white to black. And now I'm going to leave with Steak, and it's not the usual Steak because it's female, but, you know, whatever. Doesn't matter, because, you know, yeah. And now I'm going to go for the assist and see what I get, because it's all randomly generated stuff. So I want to get the high jump kick, which is going to do a lot, and if I was banded like I am later, then it would do a lot more. He's going to get the Blizzard on the first time, and he's actually going to hit, surprisingly, because, yeah, I was sort of still in the 3rd gen set of mind or whatever, where everything levelers just about, and I was being stupid with that whole thing, even though I really don't much care for competitive 3rd gen personally, but whatever. He's going to get a Psycho boost now with his assist, but since he's not Stab and Braviary's special attack is the thing to write home about, it's not going to kill me because Steak cannot be boosted psychotically. I mean, you can marinate it and you can grill it, but you can't really boost it unless, like, you booster it with a boost of, like, you know what I mean. You can use a syringe to put marinated meat sometimes, but whatever. So gonna do a little jig with Steak. He's just kind of moving his arms about, doing a little jig. He's gonna bring out Oharo because it is the rule of Pokemon battles to start every like dual narration with Haro Pries. Or if it's another language like me and Zebra were doing, it's Hola, por favor. So he's going to get the V-Create, which is just like, wow, really? And he gets the speed drop, which he told me he was scarfed, so now he's at neutral. And now I got to figure out what I want to do, so I want to go out to my Volier Beats, and it's a bit of a pun, but I don't really care. I'm going to go for the Prankster assist, and he's like, oh, you have Prankster, I would have outspent otherwise. So I want to get this High Strike off because I just picked a bunch of random moves I felt like using. That does a lot because he's not multi-scale, and he's going to assist a Head Smash and hit, which is just like, wow, really? But that is a good thing because it's going to kill off his Dragonite, and it's okay so far, I guess. I mean, it's not the best thing going on in the world, but Dragonite's dead now, so we can go on with our lives. And now he's going to bring out a second bird plane, so he's already breaking Species Clause by having 2 shinies that are the name the same thing. So I'm going to bring out Rizzo Chocolate, freshly dew-picked and flown in from my rack, lightly covered in Lark's vomit. And since Staraptor can't believe that whole thing, he's going to go for a Head Smash, and I'm going to go for a Brave Bird Everything, which doesn't make any sense from coming from a Toxicroak, but whatever. So I'm going to have him assist me again, and he's going to put me to sleep because he said have Spore on one poke and Sheer Cold on a poke, just because it'd be funny if we got it and they actually hit. And obviously Spore is the move to have for a status move, because why would you have anything else? I mean, Toxic would miss, and otherwise. So he's going to assist again because that's all he can do. And he's going to body slam. He's not only going to like get the stab, but he's going to crit me, which probably mattered. I don't know. Might not mattered. I don't know. Staraptor is ridiculous, especially with the crap pokes I got. So I want to go out to gotta move that gear up. And I'm going to have to figure out how to move my gear up because he's going to get an Earthquake. And he's also going to get the just massive damage on me as I go for an Aeroblast, and since Kling Klang does not have the worst special attack in the world, it's actually going to kill. And I mean, most people usually run the physical, like, mixed ones, but it doesn't really matter because this one's just random stuff everywhere. So he's going to bring out his Flareon now, which is Scarfed, and I was just like, oh, you're Scarfed? This thing's going to ruin my life. So he's going to get another Earthquake off because one wasn't enough, and now I'm going to die. So now I'm going to have to bring out my Sigilyph, which is cleverly nicknamed, and I'm going to go for an assist, surprisingly enough. But we'll see what happens. I was actually wondering why he outsped me here, because I thought, well, you know, Kling Kling's not that fast, but it turns out he's scarfed. He's going to get the Psycho Boost. He's going to crit as well, because Nick is the master of hacks. And I'm going to go for a high jump kick, and I surprisingly don't miss, despite the fact that I'm Tigwis. And I have a Flame Orb on this thing. I thought I got rid of it, but apparently I didn't, so whatever. He's going to assist now and get the Blizzard and hit, because why would he miss? He's a Nick. Nick doesn't miss anything. Or so you think. So now I'm going to bring out my Togekiss, because it's my last, and it's named Fukueda because kiss me. If you know what the Fukueda is, I really don't know why they call it that in English. I don't believe it's Japanese actually translates to that, but whatever. Not translates, but you know what I mean. He's going to go for the Brave Bird. I'm going to also go for the Brave Bird because Brave Bird is the move to go for when you're trying to get assistance. And all of our pokes are like, help, I need assistance, doctor, and everything. And going to go for another assist. He's going to Thunder and miss. I'm going to get the Water Spout, which is going to kill because he's at such a low HP. So going to spout some water on him. Just going to fill my mouth up with water and go and kill him. So now he's got to do his poke move, and he's going to bring out Manactus. And since Manactus is a man, it's going to be able to ruin my life as I go for an assist. And I'm going to get Brave Bird, but since I'm not Hustle, I'm not going to kill. I barely do over half. And now he's going to assist, and he's going to get a close combat. So yeah, he's banded, I believe, and that kills me off, which is kind of dumb. And now I'm just going to have the audio for this play. And we're immediately back into it with the rematch. So he's going to leave with Burp Plane again, I'm going to leave with Stake again, and now I've changed Stake's item, so he's now banded, and I'm going to assist as I get a Brave Bird, because Brave Bird everything, especially when it's an assist battle, and he's going to Aeroblast, and since he's got the low special attack, he's not going to be able to kill me, even though it is Stab, but now I'm going to Ice Beam and kill him off, which is amazing, more or less. So now we're waiting for communication to happen as he brings out his fish, and I'm just going to fish a move here as he goes for a Volt Switch, and now he's Wild Chase. And Volt Turn is, for whatever reason, really popular. I don't know why. So I'm going to bring out my Kling Klang again, because I got to move that gear again. And he's going to Brave Bird me, and he's going to get a crit, and he's Reckless, and he's going to do a lot of damage, and I'm going to get a Bug Buzz. I'm just like, really? Why does this want to call Bug Buzz up all the time? So he's going to Volt Switch again, because once wasn't enough, and he's going to bring out his fish again, because that's what you do with Volt Turn. So now I'm looking through my pokes, and I want to bring out Sigilyph, because I know I'm Scarfed, and I'm going to go for an assist, and get Aeroblast, which is basically meaning that my Sigilyph is Lugia, and he's going to get a freaking Bolt Strike. Like, seriously? He's getting all the right moves. I'm going to high jump kick and surprisingly not miss, but he's going to get an Aeroblast and kill me off because he's like, you know what? Aeroblast looks like a cool move. I wonder what it looks like if I use it. So now I'm going to bring back out Rizzo Chocolate Company Crunchy Frog, and I'm going to go for the freaking Flare Blitz. I called that Flare Blitz. He gets to close combat. Doesn't matter. Now I'm going to predict another move, I think, and I think I actually get the prediction correct. As I get a Bolt Strike. No, I don't get the prediction correct. Whatever. Go to Bolt Strike and kill him off. So now he's going to bring out his Bird Plane. And I'm like, oh my god, this thing's going to wreck me, isn't it? He's going to get the high jump kick, thankfully. And I'm going to get the Bug Buzz again. So Staraptor just attracts Bug Buzzes. I mean, I guess that's how Staraptor gets so bulky, and not bulky, but like so strong, because it attracts all the bugs and eats all of them. So I'm going to bring out my Volier Beats and hope that I get something good with my assistance, and I get Dark Pulse and finish him off, thankfully. So now I'm just going to have to see what happens here. He's going to bring back out Magnactus, and I'm going to assist a Flare Blitz, which is a good thing, but at the same time, I don't have a lot of attack, and I believe I'm timid, but he's going to hit the freaking Sheer Cold and kill me off. So now I've only got Fukureta left, and I'm just going to start singing in Japanese and hope that it helps. So I'm going to get the Icicle Crash and not kill, but he's going to Spore me to sleep. And I'm like, okay, that's just great. You get Spore twice, and I get Spore nonce. So I'm going to get Spored again because screw Sleep Claws, And I'm going to wake up now and go for the Flare Blitz and kill with a crit, which didn't matter. But since I have leftovers, it's going to allow me to do stuff. I didn't think leftovers was a bad thing, but apparently you're not supposed to have leftovers. So he's going to close combat me with his Dragonite, and I'm like, well, maybe he has multi-scale, and maybe this will kill with the -1, but no, it doesn't, because my Togekiss is not enough of a Lugia. And now he's going to go for the Head Smash. He's going to miss, thankfully. I'm going to get the Spore off, which is random because I just complained about it a couple of turns ago, but whatever. Going to go for another assist, and since this Pokemon has Bug Buzz on it, it's not going to get Bug Buzz. And I got the freaking Spore twice in a row. And then I'm going to get Spore a third time in a row, because going for Spore multiple times is how you beat the world. Now I'm going to get Assist Icicle Crash, and that's going to finish off the Dragonite, which is good. It's amazing. I love Togekiss now, because it's actually helping me win. So now I'm going to go for the Icicle Crash again, because Togekiss just wants to repeat the same moves more than once, as you've seen the last couple of turns. Now I'm going to go for the Sheer Cold and miss. He's going to go for the Psycho Boost. And now he's saying that, well, without the leftovers, my next move would kill you, but I don't know. I guess it would have, but, I mean, you can't really blame, you can't really, I don't know. With things being randomized, you can't really complain about stuff. So he's going to get the Spatial Rend, not critting me, thankfully, even though the -2. I want to get Spore again, because Togekiss just likes going for the same 3 moves. And now I am going to assist a Sheer Cold and hit, and that will be the game. That was some good games, Nick. I like seeing the randomness of the nature of this whole stuff, and it was a good 1-0, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and leave comments and stuff, because those are always good. I mean, why wouldn't you leave a comment to somebody with a video that actually has decent content in it, instead of just a video where somebody completely wrecks somebody, and then acts like it's the best video in the world? Oh wait, I just described half the people on YouTube. My bad.